Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. Today we're going to be hosting Let's Talk LFC. Let's talk about LFC. It's mainly to do with the Arsenal game. So we're going to be doing a regular series like this. This is episode 1 of Let's Talk LFC. So please tune in, have your say, and get on the live chat. Let me bring the panels in, and we could kick off from there. Okay. Bali, welcome to the channel, mate.
Thank you.
Faisal, what are you doing with the Arsenal top? I just saw it, man. Don't try that with me, man. What are you doing with the Is
Take
it
that off, man. Take that off.
Take that off, man. Bloody hell.
Burn
I
it,
just
burn
saw
it,
that.
burn it on live, bro.
Nah.
Quick change.
Can't believe you just did that, man.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, we've got some family members that support Arsenal, innit? So don't know why, don't know how. They've been stuck. They've been, stuck on that for a while. We'll try to get them back, man. We'll try to get them back.
I'm back.
That's better. That's better.
Much better. I can't believe what I just saw.
It's the old Arsenal shirt, though. Look.
Yeah.
I want to go toilet later.
Yeah. I can't stand that kid, man. Yeah. Guys, so what do you guys think of this Red Bull thing? Like, was it 500 million they invested in Liverpool, not Liverpool, but FSG. So what do you guys think about that? Do you guys welcome the finance and all that stuff that's coming through to Liverpool? We could probably compete with the likes of City and Man United with that amount of money. You know what I mean?
Go on first.
Is my mic okay?
Yeah, it's much better than before. Much better. Yeah. So what do you guys think of this Red Bull? Do you guys do you welcome it or what?
Well, as long as we can.
Welcome to the channel, Rob.
They're gonna be like, welcome, Rob.
Yeah, they said they bought a 10% stake in FSG and they're gonna invest like over 500 million onto that. So I don't know how much is gonna come to Liverpool, but I'm assuming there's something gonna come down our way. I can't imagine it's just going towards the what do you call it, the baseball team. It has to be Liverpool as well at the same time, if you know what I mean, guys. I want to compete with City. You know what I mean, on and off the pitch. Off the pitch, we're okay. It's just on the pitch, like getting players and signing new contracts. Obviously, probably one of them's going to be leaving in the summer. So, what can we do if this Red Bull invest in us? And you guys, I don't know if you guys even heard about that Haaland kid. He's going around Europe now. He's coming to Liverpool as well to get, just to see what club he's going to join. So yeah, the more money for us, the better. What do you think of that, Faisal? Like, do you think we'll do better with more money coming into the club? Obviously, we can, but to improve the squad more, to make it more,
Well, I've been saying for years. Imagine a team like Liverpool getting money like City and Chelsea, when we've already got established team and great players, and it can only be good for us. So yeah, it's about time someone invests in Liverpool. Yeah.
What do you think, Bali, mate?
The only way we could see if it's good for us is in the summer. That's the only way that we could see. We don't know if they're gonna put it into the infrastructure, into the backroom staff, whatever it is, the stadium, whatever it is. The only way we could tell if it's a good move from a fan's point of view is the summer. The summer spending. How much are we gonna get? Who we get in, and then we could judge if they done the good move. Well, it's a good move from their point of view because they're making money. But from the fans' point of view, we want players. That's the most important thing for us. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah.
What about you, Rob? What do you think of the investment coming in, mate? It's 10% stake in FSG.
Well, I don't know. I think going by what the reporters asked Klopp, I think he's quite dubious about it. He's not saying too much about it. I think he's the same as us. We don't know how much of the money we're going to get. Obviously, it puts us in a good starting blocks position. We're straight out the starting blocks. But I mean, if it's how it lines up with us buying and selling, because we're always that sort of we need to sell in order to buy. Yeah. But I think we need that sort of 200, 300 million, like City and Chelsea. If we want to compete for the Haalands and the Mbappes that we're always linked to. So, in order to be a world-class team and keep winning the Champions League and competing for Premier Leagues and stuff like that, we need to start buying big and improving on the talent that we've got now.
That's
So we
true,
need
man.
it.
Yeah, 100%, man. Because we've been like looking for investment. I don't know why a club like Liverpool, for some reason or another, don't have investments like those other teams. I don't get it. It's if we want to compete with the best, we've got to compete with them on and off the pitch. If you know what I mean, you're not gonna last if you're just gonna be like getting through youth players and then expect them to be stars, and then things like that don't work. I mean, because this is why where we lost 9 games in a row because we didn't strengthen the squad. So we're in a bad position, which is 7th. We could still qualify for the Champions League spot, but what can guarantee that at the moment?
Chelsea looks strong with their squad. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard.
it's scary, mate. It's scary, like watching other teams getting strength and depth in their teams as well. I think I was discussing this new Red Bull thing, Red Bull, whatever they call it, American group, that took a 10% stake at Liverpool. They want to like.
Oh, really?
I don't. Yeah, mate. Yeah, they want to like. The 10% is about over 500 million basically. But well, go on.
Do invest, and they actually take. Well, I mean, obviously they've got other teams as well. So, and they've got they've got investments in Formula One and everything as well. So it'd be interesting to see how much they actually.
I don't think it's those ones. I think this is an American.
Oh,
okay. One. It's not the same. It's not the same one. It's a different one. American based, basically. They just want to take stakes in like clubs, and Liverpool's one of them now. They've taken its like 10%, and they paid FSG around over 500 million basically to take that 10%. So I was thinking, like, is it gonna be going towards Liverpool? Is it one of those like toss of a coin things, like, and we're not gonna get anything? Those kind of things. We've got a lot of money, but it's never invested at Liverpool. And we've seen the FSG do that since they've been there. I can't remember them ever getting in their own pocket to spend on Liverpool. All I know is sell and buy, and things like that. But
I mean, you got to remember, Liverpool is an amazing commercial investment. Because it's a team that's supported around the world. You could go to North America, Asia, Africa, anywhere, and you can make money from Liverpool. Same with Manchester United as well. But both those teams are, and along with a couple of.
Oh, he's gone.
On that level where they can make money without even playing, because there's so much commercial revenue involved, and I'm not surprised. Global corporations want to invest, but it doesn't mean they're going to invest directly back in the team. They're going to invest for their own purposes, aren't they?
Yeah, that's true. Guys, there's another thing like I saw in the international break. Trent not in the England squad. What do you guys think about that? Because a lot of people were upset about it. A lot of people were moaning about it. I thought it was good, in my opinion, because the guy hasn't been on form for a while. So he's got, in order for him to get into the European team, the squad, sorry, in the summer, he needs to improve. So Gareth Southgate dropped him. Everybody knows he's going to make the squad. Let's just be honest. We all know that. But
it's a test.
Rob, do you think like it's good what Southgate has done? Was it bad?
Yeah, it's psychological. It's to improve his mentality, to see how much he wants it. Because we all know he's got talent in abundance, but it's how much he wants it. Like in other positions, a lot of the strikers, they need to prove that they want it. So he's dropped certain players there as well. But mate, he knows what he's doing. I like Southgate. He knows what it takes to have that mentality, having like lost in semi-finals, penalty shootouts. So he wants fighters in his team.
Yeah. What do you think, Bally?
Obviously, from my point of view, the way I see it, I think it was a good thing because I don't want him getting injured, or all the regular stuff. But to be honest, I think Gareth Southgate done a good move. Like this could put a battery pack up his ass to perform well. Because I'm sure he's upset about it not going. So these games that are coming up now, he has to perform. He needs to show more. And I think it's a good thing that he stayed. And he could just step up his game now, like just how he was playing like 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, Faz, what do you think, mate?
Yeah, like Robbie said, man, he's kind of pushing him to show his worth. Like he's got 9 games left to prove himself. On top of that, like, there's a lot of, back in the days there was a lot of England players that just thought they were guaranteed starters, and I think he thought he's one of them. So
Attica,
what do you think? Do you think like it's a good decision that they've taken him out the squad?
I think this is interesting. Faisal actually picked up on this a couple of weeks ago. We were saying about Trent not being in the squad. And I'd say, who's he going to be ahead of now? Because Reece James is playing fantastic. Chelsea aren't letting in any goals either. And he's playing as wing back. Then you've also got the experience because he can play centre back as well. And then I know I'm saying the Spurs fan, but Eric Dyer can play centre back, right back, and midfield. Yeah. So you'd probably take Eric Dyer as well when he's fit.
No. So, keep Eric Dyer where he is, man.
Because he's versatile. No, but hold on. But this goes back to the point of Trent now. Now, if Dyer can play centre defence, right back, and midfield, you would take Dyer. You would take him.
Losses when Dyer starts at centre back.
That's not the point. The point I'm trying to go back to Trent's point here. Why would you take another right back? So it's between Reece James and Trent.
Yeah,
it's between those two now. Unless you want to play Trent at left back.
Trent can move forward to midfield as well. Innit? He doesn't play only. He can't play midfield. He played midfield before for us as well. He was a midfielder originally anyway, so he could move forward and create chances, take set pieces and things like that for England. But I can't imagine them dropping Trent for Reece James. Nah, I know like what you're saying.
Champions League winner, Premier League winner. He's got good mentality.
But that's the past, though, Rob.
Yeah, but it's experience, and we know his talent. So I would go on that.
Yeah, is Trent a better wing back than Reece James? A proper wing back, not a four-man defense, a 5-man defense. Is he a better wing back?
I think if you take away the defensive side, yeah, maybe you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, but how many seasons has Reece James been doing it for, though?
No, that's true. But then you've got Kyle Walker. That's the whole point of having Kyle Walker there. Kyle Walker
How did he get back in? How did he get back in?
How did he get back in? That's one as well. He's the reason we went out last tournament.
I mean, like, that's a
they are about 20 points clear, though. They are 20 points clear in the league.
Yeah, but Cancelo is the one that's doing it for City. That's why Kyle Walker don't really play there now. I don't rate Kyle Walker. I think he's done, man. I don't understand why he's in the team.
It's pace, innit? Because he's got pace, recovery pace, innit? So that's why he plays, and he doesn't play right back for England in the tournaments, doesn't he? He plays like one of the centre backs, doesn't he, for England?
Yeah.
So he basically brushes up everything. Well, John Stones makes mistakes in it, so. Well, I couldn't believe it the other day. I said, really? He really did what he done? Like, how do you do that? Like, and. Don't you learn from things like this? Like, how old is he now? 26, 27?
Do you think it was fixed in a way? Do you think they did that mistake for them to score to see how England would react? So similar to what we were saying about mentality and dropping certain players. Maybe it was like, I need one of you to mess up a bit, and then we're going to see what we got. So because we're going to be behind, because we haven't really been behind or struggled in games. So maybe we needed this test to be like, give us a kick up the backside.
And he got the assist, so he made up for it. So
yeah, exactly. So you don't know what they said in the changing room at half time because it happened in the second half. So
I don't think England deliberately make mistakes. England making up mistakes without making deliberate.
Yeah, but you don't know because if you have it too easy, then you go into the final stages, you qualify. It's a bit like you haven't got that test, so you don't know. I mean, they do it in tennis where they sort of have games where they'll be like, I'm going to play at this percentage, I'm going to have a bit of a test here, I'm going to lose this set, and then try my hardest, and when I'm behind. So you don't know in sport.
I don't think so because it's a qualifier, isn't it? I'm sure it was a qualifier, wasn't it? So I don't think.
But England haven't lost the qualifier. England haven't lost the qualifier for a good couple of tournaments, have they? They've won every single qualifier for the last 2 tournaments, I think. Which is, it's an amazing record. But can they do it in the tournaments? That's the question. They have to do it in the tournament rather than just the qualifier.
Yeah, it's true.
But you forget, England, the way they normally go out recently is due to mistakes, isn't it? If they cut out the mistakes, you can go far.
Yeah, of course they can. Yeah.
Do it like Japan, mate. Japan are putting us to shame. Isn't it? Like thrashing these teams. We can't even thrash what? San Marino. 5-0, and they were like, was it 14-0 in the end?
That's good.
And they were 20 places above San Marino.
What do you guys
Who did
think
they
of
beat?
Who?
Who did they beat 14-0?
It was a team 20 places ranked above San Marino that we beat 5-0. And
okay.
yeah, just get the team right.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the Champions League draw, Faisal? Do you think like it's a good draw?
Yeah.
I know we haven't discussed that yet.
I'm really happy with our side, man. Like, we got the best side of it. All right, we got Madrid.
Mongolia was a team, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Mongolia is a team. I didn't even know there's a team. I thought that was just somebody
Yeah,
going-
right. Well, they're a better team than Blamir San Marino.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go
anyway.
Yeah, back to the Champions League. I think we got the best draw, man. That side is tasty, man. Like if we get past Madrid, I said it before, guys. Remember, this is on recording. I said Liverpool going to win the Champions League. Everyone laughed at me, and then we can come back to the
We're still laughing. We're still laughing.
I think it's laughing.
They were laughing when we were
getting players
4-0
back.
down against
We're getting
Barcelona.
players back. We're getting
Mate,
players back.
think about it though. Look, if Bayern Munich and Man City go at it, whoever wins there, we're just going to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hard game for them too. I mean, so.
I wanted Madrid or Porto. Those were the two teams I wanted out of that draw, and I was happy with Madrid.
Who's the team Liverpool will face in the semi-final if they get through? Who do they face?
Chelsea or the other team they're facing, Porto, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's quite a good draw then, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys think like Madrid's still a force or not? Bally,
No.
what do you think, Bally?
They don't even know their best starting 11, do they? I swear I see a different team every week.
Yeah, Bally, what do you think, man?
They still got the tools.
Yeah,
They still got the tools to hurt us. You know what I mean? But I think if we control the midfield, it's over. You know what I'm trying to say? Like with Liverpool, in the middle, we're control hungry. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if we could control the midfield, I think we could give them what they deserve, really, and what we've been waiting for. Because I've been wanting this draw. Like I was praying for Real Madrid with a Sergio Ramos in it. But unfortunately, he's
they're
not.
saying he's with that now.
Yeah,
they're saying with that now.
yeah,
don't
we
they?
just need to control the midfield.
And they got two
exactly.
midfield now, innit?
We just need to.
Sorry, Faisal, go on.
They got two pensioners in
Sorry?
midfield now, innit? Cruz and what's his name? Modric.
Modric. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah.
We're going to win the
Yeah.
battle. That's the time to do it now. What are they, 34? What are they, 33?
Modric is quality there. Modric is quality. He doesn't play like...
yeah. Even
Modric is
international
absolutely-
stage.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Intelligent player.
Yeah.
Quality.
He don't need possession. Modric don't need possession, you know?
Yeah. But do you guys think like
Off the ball and on the ball. Even off the ball, he takes up amazing positions. There's so much hard work.
Is he still doing it? Because you know, like Spanish football's not on Sky anymore, so we don't watch it anymore like we used to. Is he still doing the business or not?
For them, he's still a key figure. Him and Cruz are key players in that team. And as you say, I think the point you're trying to make, the midfield battle is going to be so important. And obviously, it's going to be down to Wijnaldum and those guys how they cope with it, really. And where Fabinho plays midfield, I'd assume he would because the midfield.
That's a massive position. Defensive midfielder. Fabinho's playing. We've got a hell of a
Let me put it out there, guys. Yeah, did you guys see the improvements since Fabinho's been back in the middle? Like how we like stop attacks, and you know how teams don't create as much as chances as they used to anymore. It's not just what he does, like intercepting. It's the height as well. You know what I mean? He's got height.
Colossus.
Because I don't like him when he's playing at the centre back position, because if he plays down there, they target his weak point, which is pace. But when he plays in the middle, he intercepts, he wins the ball in the air, he passes it on to the players on time for them to attack as well. So you could see like the last two wins he played in the middle were a different team. We're like the old Liverpool. We're playing like the Liverpool where we used to. Now we've got Thiago and Wijnaldum here in the middle with him. Hopefully Henderson will come back as well. And then you've got Naby Keita it looks like he's fully fit, man. He's coming on the sub even more. When all those players gel, I think we can actually go to the final and just dominate again in that competition. And I think we could go on a run in the Premier League as well. I think we still got a chance of the top 4. I don't know what you guys think about that.
I think if we beat Arsenal, people will take us more serious, man. That's a big game, a really big game. We beat them comfortably, even like that. That'd be a statement.
Yeah,
They're big goals in it. Be end to ends.
Because Arsenal's got nothing to play for. They can't come top 4, can they? They need the Europa League to get in the Champions League.
Well, are they 4 or 6 points behind us?
4 points.
So
Go.
Yeah, so it's interesting to say that because Liverpool are playing Tuesday, Real Madrid, and Saturday night. So they don't have much recovery time. So interesting to see what Klopp's team is for Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, and you're saying, Arsenal game is going to be close. Arsenal game will be tight, but I don't think... How serious is Klopp taking that one in comparison to the Madrid game? You know,
you're right.
Yeah,
it's interesting. That's a good point. Excellent point. That is. What team is going to turn out for tomorrow's game? That's the question we need to ask ourselves here. Yeah, the last thing we want is players getting injured again. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So, listen, we're not too far from the top 5. Well, we're not too far, so we could still make it.
If you think about it, Chelsea's playing first, isn't it? So that game might even change his mind. Like, imagine they draw or lose. He can't play a weakened side for the Madrid game. If Chelsea draw or lose, Liverpool go for it.
Do you think if we don't get 4th place, finishing 5th would be like a bad thing for next season?
It depends what's our ambition, isn't it? It depends what's our ambition, man. Because the team
Europa League, because we play on a Thursday then, don't we?
Yeah.
Klopp doesn't like those fixtures being crammed in. Be interesting.
Yeah, listen, it depends like what's our ambitions, isn't it? And it depends if players will turn up to play for Liverpool if we're in that competition, like you said, Rob. You know what I mean? Because we got higher ambitions. I mean, we was champions last season. How the hell are we like in 7th position now? I mean,
well, bad luck mainly, I think, mate. Like obviously the depth in squad.
There's one thing it is, Rob. We can't make excuses, mate. Like,
I know, but the depth in squad, we know we messed up there. But I mean, you know, to have 3 full centre backs, pretty much your whole defence wiped down, and then your captain, and then certain key players injured for the majority of the season, it's not the best of luck. I know it's an excuse and everything, but like that very rarely happens. So we need to just learn by it and just carry on. That's all we can do by it.
Yeah, that's all we can do. But listen, if we finish 5th, like what worries me is the transfer market. Like what players will come to Liverpool. That's what worries me the most, mate. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and I can't see top players coming to Liverpool if we're in the Europa Cup. I honestly can't see that.
Yeah, but then we don't want them. We don't want them. We want players to play for the club. That's what Klopp even said. He said if players want to leave because we're not in the Champions League next season, then they can leave. That's the thing, because he doesn't want players like that playing for us, which is quality. I'm glad he said that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Listen, at the end of the day, where you finish is where you deserve to finish, and we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, guys, let's talk about Arsenal, man. What's going on with Arsenal, guys? Like, since Arsene Wenger has left, they haven't been the same club.
Should I go change again?
No.
Wait, Robert's seen it, isn't it?
No, he hasn't seen it. Look, he's got Arsenal.
That's a Bergkamp, Ian Wright days, isn't it?
Yeah, who was number 11 that day? Them days. Was that all?
It could be. It could be. What was it? What I forgot.
Who's number 11?
The glory days.
The JVC night days.
Was Overmars? Overmars was number 7, wasn't he?
I don't think the JVC
was 10.
Ian Wright.
Number
Ian Wright.
11.
Who was number 10?
Well, those days, Merston, isn't it? Paul Merston, I think.
Not Glenn Helder.
Attica. I want to send you this my post, yeah?
I want it. I use it to wipe the floor or something.
Attica was just discussing about Arsenal, mate. Like since Arsene Wenger left, what's happened to them, mate? Like I know it's not your thing, but it's just like neutral thinking. We'll just talk about them because we're facing them, Liverpool. What happened to them since Arsene Wenger left, Attica? Like they haven't been the same club for a long time now.
I mean, obviously, a lot of Arsenal fans were in two minds towards the end of Arsene Wenger's time there, whether he should have left earlier. So did he stay too long? Did he? And now what you're seeing is a lot of managers kind of outstay their welcome. They stay for a bit longer, and the players kind of lose the momentum they have with that manager. And Ferguson was probably the one that. Maybe a lot, few Arsenal fans agree and few Arsenal fans don't agree, but he probably should have left a few years earlier. And then when he left, I think they were kind of in a negative time really for them in where they were the previous 10 years.
Yeah.
I think it's been a big rebuilding job for them. And a couple of managers have had it quite tough that didn't even get a proper chance, I'd say. Unai Emery, I think is a really good manager and just wasn't given a proper chance there.
Yeah. So
it's tough. All Arsenal fans were just laughing whenever he done interviews and that, just saying, "What is he talking about?" Stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think Arteta will now be given a chance. He'll be given a good chance because he won the FA Cup last year. For them it's a big rebuilding job. You can see their style of play. They've gone right back down to basics. They've started all over again, really. Because they defend from deep. They defend with about 8-9 men behind the ball, and then they break. And that's how you have to play if you're struggling. But they gain the results.
But do you guys think it's the new stadium as well? Like because since they moved from Highbury, I don't think the club's been the same. That small ground where they can guarantee wins, and now
there's like centimeters between the billboards and the actual pitch, wasn't it? The line was right next to the billboards.
Yeah, because since then they haven't been the same. They've been competing. Don't get me wrong, but they haven't won anything. I mean, they haven't.
I'm not sure you can say that after. Yeah, I don't think you can say after 15, 16 years of being there. I don't think you can say it's still a factor now.
It's a curse.
It's good, but look at a team like West Ham. West Ham have adapted, and their stadium is dreadful. Their stadium is like about 20. It's not a proper football stadium, but they've adapted, and maybe it's helped them not having fans in the stadium. But West Ham have adapted to a new stadium. Spurs haven't, but I don't think the stadium shouldn't be a huge factor. It shouldn't.
But do you guys think they're going to improve? They're going to get better, or is Arteta the right man as well for the job? Do they need to go elsewhere? Because a lot of fans still at Arsenal don't want Arteta. They're saying he's not strong enough. He shouldn't have got the job in the first place. You know what I mean?
How long has he been there for?
2 seasons now, isn't it? I'm sure it's 2 seasons.
This is second full season.
Second season. Yeah. He hasn't been. It's not been 2 full seasons, but it's his second season.
And the fact
that he hasn't had managerial experience before, I think that was a bit of a strange choice, maybe. But I think long term, someone like him, because he's worked under Guardiola as well, he'll try and adopt some of those ideas. And I think long term, if Arsenal give him the chance,
got to give him next season, surely. Give him next season, see what he does in the transfer window.
Yeah. Exactly.
Football ain't a forgiving sport, is it? It's not a forgiving sport at the end of the day.
No, but he's done well. He's done well with the young players, man. Smith Rowe, no one knew what he was about. He gave them chances. Look at him now.
He had no choice. He had no choice so far. You need to understand the senior players. They're getting all this money, and they've come to Arsenal, and they couldn't. Basically, they don't do anything. So what do you turn to? The youngsters, isn't it? So that's what he done. And the youngsters, nobody knows about them. They don't know how to play against them. Maybe next season it will be a different season for these youngsters. You know what I mean? When it's the first season, it's a bit different. And
who would you pick now? Would you rather pick Saka or would you pick Pepe? You'd pick Saka all day long, wouldn't you? Because he's been fantastic. Same with Smith Rowe. Compare Smith Rowe to some of the other players. He's been better than most of the players Arsenal put out.
True.
That's true, man. Yeah. But do you guys think Arsenal still got a chance? Can they get to the top 4? Or?
Not top 4.
This season or next season? What do you mean?
This season. I don't know, man.
Not
this season has been like a weird season, hasn't it? Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Tottenham's
I
above
mean,
Liverpool
they
now.
need
I mean,
like
that's a
5.
lot.
How many teams do they need to drop points in front of them to even reach that? They need everyone above them.
I think well, 5 points off the top 4, right?
Yeah,
And I don't know how.
they're 9. They were 4 points behind us.
Yeah,
But, hold on, why are you so surprised that Tottenham are above Liverpool?
Oh, it was
Why are you so
Tottenham.
surprised at that?
I remember seeing them, man. I don't know where they
Well,
were.
Tottenham have been better than Liverpool. They've been better. Arsenal are back. Arsenal. I mean, no, both Tottenham and Liverpool need you know, we both need Chelsea to
Get the
drop
tour
points.
bus out. Get the tour bus out. No, don't park it. Get that handbrake off. Mourinho.
Well, apparently Daniel Levy said whatever happens this season, Mourinho's still going to be there next season.
Oh,
He said that. Obviously, he doesn't attack him. So, for Tottenham point, I mean, well, I don't know. It shows that he's probably trusting him. He probably will give him some money to spend.
If he gets sacked again, he's damaging his reputation, man. That guy,
Yeah.
it's become a joke, isn't it? If he gets sacked again, it's really
He's finished
bad.
now, isn't he? I think he's finished. I think he's finished.
Football's past him, innit? That's what it is. Football has passed him by, man, and he's still in the job. That's what's happening. Sometimes, you know, it goes in it. Your tactics and all that stuff doesn't match the actual league anymore, and nobody plays defensive football anymore. Hence
And
why
you know when the manager's lost the plot when his team loses 3-0. Like, do you know what this means? Free. We lost 3-0 today. Yeah, free title. What's that got to do with your titles? You lost 3-0.
He's stubborn, isn't he? If he wasn't so stubborn and he just was more open-minded, then it'd be all right. He could actually learn some new tactics, but he's just so set in his ways. Like, no, that
He's
was
still in
wrong.
the final.
But it's funny you say a manager's past his sell-by date. Sam Allardyce has been past his sell-by date for about 20 years, but he still keeps getting every single job all the time, doesn't he?
He gets the job that's always there, isn't it? Available, the relegation battle job, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
He doesn't say like I'm going to do it. He just does it.
It's strange, isn't it? It's strange managers like that.
That might be Mourinho's future, isn't it? Just to get teams out of trouble, like down there.
Yeah, but we'll see, innit? We'll see. Well, what guys? So what do you guys
Mourinho's in
think?
the final.
I think. Are you happy with that though? Are you happy with the League Cup final? I guess City.
I'd take it above not having anything else. At least it's something. And the thing is, Mourinho will be so up for stopping Guardiola getting the quadruple. You know, I'm not saying Man City will win the European Cup. Champions League. But they've got the league. Let's face it, they've got the league, haven't they? They played Chelsea in the FA Cup, and if they get to the final, they're very likely to win the final. So then it's only the Champions League that really is going to be competitive for them, and the League Cup. And Mourinho will be so up for stopping Guardiola. Whatever he does, he's going to obviously play like, you know, God knows how many defenders or whatever he has to do, but he'll be so up for it. And of course, I'll take it. It's a trophy, isn't it? You take any trophy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's trophy's a trophy at the end of the day, especially with Tottenham, innit? They haven't had them for a while. So,
oh no, not on live TV for
I'll leave them to
Thanks for reminding me. Just in case I didn't remember. Thanks for that.
No worries, man. Anytime, mate.
By the way,
So what
question, if Pep only wins the league and loses all the other finals, do you think he can be second?
Sack who?
Pep.
What is that?
If he just wins the league and then doesn't win the League Cup, FA Cup, and Champions League, just wins just the league. Do you think that they'll be like, okay, Pep's got to go?
They can't sack him. He's won the league, innit? They can't sack him. At the end of the day, it's up to him. Like Pep is one of those guys. If he doesn't succeed in what his aim is, he will just walk out. He's the best manager, isn't he? That's just
yeah, exactly. Who can do it over him right now? There's very few managers that can do it.
He'll see out his contract.
And if they don't win it, I think, they've got all that money. They don't do something crazy now, I reckon.
He'll see out his contract. He'll leave at the end of his contract. He won't get sacked. No chance.
I honestly think if he wins the Champions League this season, I think he's gone. I think that's what his aim was in the first place. I think after that he ain't coming back 100%. I think he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
So what do you guys value? So how do you want to go into this game against Arsenal tomorrow, mate? Like what formation, what players do you want in there to, beat Arsenal? Because we got no choice. We have to beat them to catch Tottenham.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on, Bally.
First of all, we need known defense, like specialized defense. Do you understand what I'm saying? We don't want to see Fabinho in the defense.
Yeah,
That's
He won't.
one thing
He
clear.
won't,
Yeah.
no.
And then
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
he's
we should just go out there and beat them because we know they're beatable. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if we lose or even a draw tomorrow, like, I'll be living, mate. Like, to keep our top 4 hopes alive, we need to win tomorrow. We need to win. Like Faz said, that people will take us seriously. If we win tomorrow, trust me, man, the teams above us, they're gonna start farting, mate. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they are gonna drop points. We know they're gonna drop points because the pressure is gonna be on them.
Yeah.
So we just gotta win tomorrow, and I think just go all out, like, just because Champions League is 2-legged. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, you could fix something. You know what I'm trying to say? But tomorrow is a game.
So what do you think your starting lineup is going to be, though, man? Like, what do you want the goalkeeper all the way to the front? Because I heard Firmino is back as well. So, what do you prefer to be the starting lineup for tomorrow's game?
Bally?
Is he with us? Bally? Oh, yeah.
I'll start Jota, man. I'll start Jota over Firmino, definitely. I'll bring Firmino on the last half an hour, 15 minutes, but because Firmino he loves a bit of Arsenal. But yeah, just tried and tested really with Nat Phillips and Kabak at the back, Alisson, Henderson, Fabinho in the holding, and instead of Thiago, I don't know, like, I might play Naby, you know, to Genie, and just Salah and Mane and Diogo through the middle.
Well, so you want like the midfield three of Naby, Thiago, and Fabinho in the middle, yeah? Okay, nothing.
Yeah.
And the back line, do you want the same as the last game, or do you want to change the back line? You keep cutting out,
The
mate.
same, man. I'll keep it the same, man. Robertson, Kabak, Phillips, and Trent. Same back line, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should change anything from the Wolves game. Faisal, so what do you think, Faisal? Like, do we need to change for Arsenal game as being the away team? Do we need to be more like we could like go more solid instead of like more attacking? What do you want to do?
You said exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, the Wolves game, that team, that looks solid, man. Keep that game plan in mind as well. But Arsenal, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not worried about Arsenal, man. Like, it's got to a stage where I used to be like, oh shit, we got Arsenal, but now it's like Arsenal, we should beat them. Like, they're not as strong as they used to be. So I think it should be a nice, easy walk in a park.
Liverpool is not as strong as they used to be.
Yeah, we are now.
We're slowly coming back, mate. We have
cheering Mourinho's name.
The rise of the Giants now. Africa.
Stop going back to Tottenham. Stop going back to Tottenham. Let's discuss Liverpool and Arsenal.
You want us to be Arsenal. Arsenal's your nemesis, man. What are you saying?
Yeah, I think I'd take a draw. Because I don't know. Because obviously Spurs need to try and pull away from Liverpool.
Who you guys got anyway? Who you guys playing?
Spurs got Newcastle. And Newcastle has to away. But Newcastle are dreadful. But
I thought they beat you 1-0 this season, didn't they?
Yeah. No, it's 1-1, but they had one shot on target in the 95th minute, and they scored from penalty because of a stupid handball decision. That was before they changed the handball rule. And obviously,
excuse mate.
No, there's no excuse. Anyway, keep talking about your defence. Scotland's second choice left back and England's fourth choice right back.
Scotland's captain, mate. Scotland's captain.
Keane's first choice left back.
Centre back, mate. What are you talking about?
Tierney's a better left back than Robertson, though, isn't he?
Then why is he on the left centre back then? And Robertson's on his original position? Have you been watching?
If he was the first choice. But Trent is full choice England right back.
Oh, here we go. How about your team?
There we go. 18 on Liverpool, back to normal. So, Rob, what do you think? Like, what do you think the starting lineup should be, mate? Like, do you feel like we should change or stay the same as the Wolves game?
Yeah, pretty much stay the same. There is Curtis Jones that could be a possible start in midfield, but experience-wise, I don't know whether to go with that because it's a must-win game. We need the 3 points. So yeah, like Fabinho, that anchoring position in midfield, and then you've got Thiago, creativity. I think he can pose as a dangerous threat, and then Genie, the workhorse. Let him play, and then you got Mo on the right, Mane on the left, and then Diego up front, and then bring Bobby on last half an hour because you don't want to risk any knocks as well with our front three. You want them to see out the rest of the season because Origi, he's just not that good. I don't think he's good enough.
Yeah, I think he's going to leave probably in the summer, mate. I think there's a lot of players going to be leaving in the summer.
Shaqiri probably go as well.
Apparently, he's been playing well international football, though.
Yeah, he's a good player, mate. He's just a bit of dead wood for us, isn't he?
He's going first minute goals.
I honestly think we could beat Arsenal tomorrow. I think we can, but it's just the way we're going to have to. But it's at the Emirates. We just got to control the game. We've got to control the game somehow in the middle, and get at them more. Like what we used to do before. Like go front, like full throttle football. Stop
first 20 minutes.
Yeah. If you do things like that, they drop back, don't they?
We got to press, man.
Yeah. And they're full of mistakes as well. They hate teams pressing them.
Yeah. Getting that first goal, then they have to come at us, and that plays into our hands.
Yeah.
The first goal would be crucial because Arsenal will sit back. Arsenal will sit back and just try and counter. And Liverpool really only know how to go full throttle anyway. They're always going to push forward. Whereas Arsenal know that. Arsenal can't beat Liverpool going toe to toe. So they're going to try and sit back and hit them on the counter anyway. Yeah. So if they get the first goal, I think Liverpool will struggle, and that's what's happened to Liverpool a lot of the time. They've struggled to get that breakthrough goal, and then the other team will get a goal, and then so Arsenal will try the same thing.
But it depends on the personnel, innit? Like you said, the issue with Liverpool at times is when they go down. But the personnel is different now. We're more attacking than before now, and we're more solid in the middle than before. I mean, we had Jones in there, and Fabinho at the back before, so we couldn't really create much. We couldn't go forward much. But now we getting players back, like Jota is scoring goals. We've got Firmino on the bench now. The bench looks more solid than before. We've got Oxlade, Firmino, Keita, Shaqiri. Those are good players. If you don't class them, as one of the top, but they are good players. At the end of the day, any team would have them on their bench. I think we're more threatening than before now. We've got more threats than before. If the first half doesn't work, give it another 10 minutes in the second half. We could bring on players that could actually score goals and give more threats to the opposition. You know what I mean? I think we're more we're more suited if we go down to these games now than before in the beginning of the season. 100%.
The proof's right there, man. It's the two things you just said there, Jota and Fabinho, that we've missed that so much, man. At the beginning of the season, remember the games he was winning, we was top of the league. It was them two doing it for us, man.
Yeah.
But guys, do you think playing explosive can be a bad thing as well? Because Arsenal's attack is good as well,
Yeah.
So they could hurt us as well, and come on.
But the thing is, Bally, it depends on experience, isn't it? We're getting our experienced players back. They don't have a lot of experience, though. The Arsenal, if you know what I mean. They got a lot of mistakes. We had mistakes. I think we rectified those mistakes because last two games we won 2-0 and 1-0 or something like that.
We got to feed on their mistakes, man. We got to feed on it. Trust me.
We just got to chase them around the pitch, put threats.
David Luiz at the back as well. He's prone to errors.
Let me ask you guys a question. I'll give you 3 players each here. Faisal, 3 players from Arsenal that could get to our team. Name any.
What, starting lineup or in the squad?
Yeah. Starting lineup.
Come back to me, man. I can't think.
There you go. There you go.
You said none earlier, didn't you? But you were saying earlier before.
Do you think centre back right now? We can't say. I mean, Van Dijk's injured. Are you talking about tomorrow's game or what's going on?
I'm talking about just in general.
In general, yeah. No one, zero. Done.
Rob,
Lacazette, Aubameyang would at least get on the bench. I don't think they get ahead of the top 3.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm
I
trying to
really
do.
don't. I really don't. You
Yeah,
know,
me too. That's why I'm asking the question. Like, if you
Yeah.
could
I
name
heard
two
you've
or
got,
Only squad
you've got a
players.
world class coach driver. Maybe I'll take him.
Maybe some money as well.
Valley, anyone? Any free? Like, I'll give you free, like, or two, whatever you want. Like,
No,
that could get
only
into
squad
Liverpool.
players. Only squad players. I'll take Saka. I'll take
Mhm.
Aubameyang as well for the goals.
Yeah.
I
Would they
don't
get
know
in
who
your
else,
team?
man. Like, they wouldn't get in my team, but they will be on the bench definitely.
I'll take Tierney for backup as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be a
Tierney
good
as well,
second
yeah.
to Robbo.
Attica is smiling there. You can see, like,
Robbo
Only
number
for
one.
substitutes. Only for the
Attica,
bench.
who do you think, Attica? Be honest with the Attica.
Well-
From an outside point of view, who do you think will get Liverpool team if everybody, is around? Well, whatever.
Okay, well-
Tomorrow's game. Just say tomorrow's
Let's
game.
look at it a different way. Who's been Arsenal's best players this season? So Arsenal's best players this season have been Bukayo Saka,
Tierney.
probably Tierney and Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Aubameyang's been like dropping around for half the season. Lacazette is inconsistent. Pepe, nothing really.
Saka.
Saka, Bukayo Saka. I'd say him. So, but would they even get into Arsenal? Would they get into Liverpool team in the 4-3-3 formation? Probably not. Bukayo Saka maybe like a.
They're all backup.
I don't think. I don't think he's been that great, to be
What
honest.
about Odegaard? What about Odegaard?
Odegaard, I mean, he's only been there. He's only been there for a couple of months, but
Yeah, we can't judge him now. He needs a long period of the season to judge him. Yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal will give us an amazing bench. That's about it. No one.
Yeah, Lacazette definitely get on that. I like him. I think he's
It's
good
weird, isn't it, though, guys? If you think about it, it's hard to tell like who would get in from the Arsenal team. Even Aubameyang, he ain't in form anymore, is he? He's not the Aubameyang of like last
And
season.
what was he? 33. So
Yeah.
and he relies on his pace. So he's not going to have that first
As soon as he signed the thing, as soon as he signed the
He
new
disappeared.
contract, mate.
and who would you take him ahead of anyway? Who would you put him in ahead of? Salah, Mane?
I'll put him ahead of Firmino.
Would you?
But then because Firmino's effective, he drops off. He does the
Yeah,
work
exactly.
goals. Aubameyang won't do that, and you can't play those two alongside Mane and Salah. That
I'll
won't
say
work.
if we need a killer up front, then I'll
Yeah.
take Aubameyang over Firmino. But for our system, like Firmino's perfect, is the engine in it. So
Yeah.
Guys, it's a give and take, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's do a combined 11. Yeah. Let's see if we could put an Arsenal player in there. Let's just see. I mean, and we could judge for ourselves. It's gonna be tough, but we'll try. We'll try to give them a chance. You know what I mean? So, all right, goalkeeper, guys. Faisal, go ahead. Goalkeeper.
Alisson, obviously. No one else.
Rob.
Yeah, Alisson, hands down.
Attica.
Well, it's funny because Arsenal let Martinez go, and I thought Martinez was a better goalkeeper than Leno.
Yeah.
And he's ended up Villa. But yeah, you'd have to pick Alisson.
Alisson, yeah, definitely.
everyone-
There he is, cheeky
There we
grin, beaming gnashers.
Right-sided centre back, guys. Right-sided centre back. Faisal. Yeah.
David
we'll
Luiz.
start
David
from
Luiz.
See, I'm having more struggle thinking Matip or Gomez. I'm not even thinking about Arsenal players.
No, let's pick fit players. Pick players then. Pick players that can play on Saturday then.
Oh,
Pick players
tomorrow's game then. Should we think about tomorrow's game?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole point. Tomorrow's game.
Van Dijk and Henderson players are out, yeah? They're out.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just who do you think will get into tomorrow's team, basically?
Are we talking about we can pick players that are injured or not?
No.
No.
Not injured players. Not injured players. Tomorrow's
Oh, tomorrow's game. Who is
Yeah.
who apart from Luis?
game.
Who's not
Basically,
combined?
combined 11.
Oh, Holden. Yeah, I'll put Holden there.
Was
Yeah.
it Megales is centre back.
Holden.
Pablo
Lewis, Turney, Suarez. Suarez is
Gabriel.
there.
They got Gabriel, haven't they? Gabriel.
No, Holden's better than Gabriel. I'll put Holden there.
Gabriel's pretty good. I think this is probably the only position that Arsenal could get a player in here, I think.
I think they might take both. I might even have to put Gabriel on the left as well. Because who are we gonna pick? Kabak or Phillips? That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'll pick
Phillips
Gabriel.
is beast though, bro.
Yeah, Phillips has been a rock lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
He's
I'll
come
go
in
with
like he's come in at a really bad time as well. So
Mm-hmm.
give him credit. No time to gel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Can you judge him quickly and say he's been better than them two, though?
Who, Phillips?
Yeah, but they leaked a lot of goals. I mean, I mean, we just haven't been scoring enough. So
Mhm.
I don't know. It's
Exactly.
a
It's
tough
not
one.
the defense fault.
It
It's
is
not.
tough.
our defense fault.
Okay, Fozzie can't find Holding, so just put.
No, but what do you guys want? What do you guys want? Holding there. Like
I don't know, man.
I'm going by everyone.
Oh,
I'd say David Luiz. I'd say David Luiz there.
Luis, no.
Yeah.
No.
I would have Gabriel ahead of him.
Gabriel or Holding, I reckon.
Ben Davis. Ben Davis.
He didn't even play the game yet. I don't know what's going on there, Foz, by the way. Do you know any inside scoop on this Davis guy?
I have no idea. All I know, Attica told us like he's one of the top players in the first division. That's all I know about.
It's a hologram, bro. It's a hologram.
So who shall we put the right centre back, guys? Who do you want?
I said Holding. Go around and see what's happening. Innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Rob?
Yeah, I would go Holding or Phillips. I would say Phillips edges it. Just the way he came in and the way he slotted in, and he's just been that dog fighter. So I would say, Phillips for me.
Bally?
I would say Phillips as well, man. He's our Van Dijk right now. So yeah, Phillips.
So 2 for Phillips, 1 for Holding. Attica?
I'd say David Luiz if he's not making ridiculous mistakes, because he is actually quite a good player when he's not. When he's got his head screwed on.
That's not David Luiz then if he's not making mistakes. So that makes sense.
His mistakes get highlighted so much, but he goes for a lot of long period without making mistakes. But then he makes an absolute ridiculous blunder that everyone remembers.
Big ones. He makes big ones, isn't it? Like big.
Yeah, he does.
It's like he holds out and makes it on a big. Like he never makes a mistake if they're winning like 4 or 5-0 or something, innit? It's always the big mistake that cost them in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't know Phillips had so much hair. Bloody hell.
That's the old picture, isn't it?
That's the whole picture. Whatever does there.
Phillips from.
What do you guys think on the left centre back, guys? Left centre back. Faisal, go ahead. Gabriel.
Yeah.
Rob.
We can't say Quebec, man. He's been there only 2, 3, 4 games.
Yeah. I would say Gabriel Gales.
Bally.
Yeah, Gabriel as well, man. He's been
Attica?
good for them.
I'm still trying to get David Luiz in this team, so he can play on the left as well, can't he?
That's Kieran. That's Turney, mate.
All right, this is going to be
That's
the
your main man.
This is going to be the difficult ones, guys. Right back, Faisal.
Oh man, this is. I can't. I
So you
really
got
don't.
Cedric Suarez.
Guys, look. If it's this season, what has Trent really done this season, man? I can't. I have to say Trent, man. I can't say what's his name. Bellerin. I know you guys.
Cedric.
It's Cedric Suarez, isn't it?
But he's been playing on the left as well, hasn't he? When Tierney got injured.
Yeah.
Bellerin's been playing a lot. It's only when Tierney got injured, he put Cedric on the left.
And you can't put Bellerin ahead of Trent.
Versatile.
No, yeah, Trent all day long. Trent.
Yeah, it has to be.
Trent. Okay.
Trent,
Rob, what do you think?
Yeah, Trent, mate.
Bally.
Trent.
Attica.
Yeah, there's no way you can put that. No way. There's no way you can put Bellerin there. So yeah, it has to be Trent.
Attica, don't you want to say Dyer? He said he plays on the left.
Doherty.
Left back is going to be a difficult one. I mean, at the end of the day,
And it was hard.
we know Robertson has been up and down this season as well as Trent. Tierney has been consistent. Let's just be honest here, an honest point of view. So Faisal, you could go for it, mate. Left back.
Oh man,
You got to be honest, guys.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
That's the toughest position.
it's controversial. I've got to say what I feel, and it's Tierney, man. It has to be Tierney.
yeah. You got to be honest, didn't it?
It hurts. Sorry, Robbo.
Rob.
I would say Tierney. Tierney just edges it.
What are we doing, guys? Fozzie, you're exposing us right now. All the Liverpool
You
fans.
got to be honest, innit? Attica, go ahead, mate.
Yeah, I thought this season, Tierney, Robertson, when Robertson's got the freedom to attack, he's probably a better overall player. But Defense and attack. I think Tierney.
He's
Do you
been
know what? Robertson has been exposed. That both of our wing backs, Trent and Robertson, have been exposed
Because
just
they've been
from
marked.
a lack of
Because
quality
they've been
centre
marked.
backs.
They've been marked this
And
season.
also-
innit?
Yeah.
And also not having Henderson and Fabinho cover.
yeah,
When
it's
Henderson
only
and Fabinho aren't,
2 games. Yeah.
They go there. They go
Yeah.
further, don't they? Yeah, they go further.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Valley, same.
Yeah. Nah, man, I have to go for Robertson, man. I don't know what you guys are smoking, bro. Bro, I know Robertson's been exposed because all these injuries, man. Like, like, he has no power to go forward. You know what I'm trying to say? But he's been
We're
Mr.
judging
Consistent,
it
you know what
on
I'm saying?
tomorrow's game. If you had to pick these players, not in.
Yeah, I'll pick Robertson. Bonnet, man. I'll pick him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robertson, man. Come on, man. Look at his engine, bro.
But yeah, majority wins. Majority wins at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I
So
doing?
do we
Who
do we
did you
agree
go
that
for? Fozzie, who did you go for?
Me,
He's only the decider.
I'm not.
He's not revealing his ones, bro.
No. Listen.
He's sitting on the fence. And he's sitting on the fence.
No. I'm Robertson. I'm never gonna go against Robertson. Robertson's my guy.
Yeah, there you go. Boom.
The past few seasons, definitely, but I just think it hasn't helped with our centre backs. That's what made them more exposed. But yeah,
what's
past
the
2-3
issue? The
seasons.
issue is with the fullbacks this season, guys. Is they've been marked, like you guys said. You put a point there as well. There's no Henderson. There's no Fabinho. There's no Wijnaldum covering them on the sides as well. So like they are more sitting back just to help the centre backs out than going the other way. What if you guys? I'll ask you a question. When was the last time you saw Robertson put a decent crossing?
Exactly.
Anyone?
Yeah.
I can't.
They look a bit lost, don't they? They look a bit
Because
lost, like they're scratching their heads. Like, this isn't what we usually like. We're just bombing up and down, whipping in crosses, getting assists.
They're not that hybrid no more. You know what I'm trying to say?
mate.
Like,
Listen,
like
I said before,
now.
like I said, sorry, buddy. Like I said before, we just have to wait for the full squad to come back in order for us to judge the team. I'm not judging
a machine.
Yeah, I don't want to judge them. I don't want to put them under the microscope. I don't want to give them, hard time. I know I get pissed off sometimes, but I forget it the next day. But yeah, just let's wait when the full team comes back at the end. Defensive midfielder, guys. Who do you put there?
Wait, you're making me sound like I'm picking Tierney over Robertson. Like
No, you've done the right thing. Listen, it's on form. Robertson hasn't been on form for a while. I will pick Robertson because Robertson's my guy, isn't it? But on form, like you said, Tierney is a better player this season. You're 100% right. You're all right. So
I'm judging it. And if I was the manager, I had to pick the team tomorrow.
To win a team, to win a match.
100%.
Faz is feeling bad, bro.
Yeah, I know. He misses Robertson already. Defensive midfielder, guys. Who's your defensive midfielder?
Fabinho.
Attica?
Yeah, it has to be Fabinho.
Oh.
Not Granit. Obviously not Granit Xhaka. So.
Well, no, Bally.
Well, that
has to be
that's the other option, isn't it? That's the other option. So.
Left side, central midfield, guys. Who do you want to put there?
Wijnaldum. Yeah, Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
Genie.
Everyone?
Genie.
Wow.
But what's the other options? What's the Arsenal options? Smith Rowe or Dungard?
Thomas Partey.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. But he hasn't been. I mean, he hasn't been.
But there's still another. Listen, there's still another position left in it. So
I'll put Partey on the right.
Yeah.
But again, are you going by reputation? Or are you going by this season?
No. I've been
this season. Obviously, yeah. Combine 11 of the teams, basically.
Partey's good, man. I'll have a party. I'll have a party on the right. Yeah.
Go on, Rob. Hang on, Rob. Hang on, Fazul. Why you put Partey on the right? What's the reason? Sorry, what's the reason for you to pick him?
Oh, it's because if it was out of a Liverpool player there, Thiago for me hasn't done enough. Partey's done more than he has.
Okay, Rob.
Yeah, I would say just similar to Robertson and our wing backs. He's been played out position, Thiago. So he's been, the first quarter of the season, he's been making fouls. He just hasn't been in the position that he's quality in. Previous for Bayern Munich and stuff. So
Yeah.
over that on that situation, I think Partey.
Nice one. So one Partey. So sorry, two Partey. What about you, Attica?
Partey almost plays side by side with Granit Xhaka. He's more like a holding midfielder, if anything. So if you're going to play, if you're playing someone there and you want someone to be creative, I'd say Thiago. Partey probably
Thiago?
wouldn't be. Yeah, Thiago.
Yep. Bally, you as well, and reasons, please.
I'll go for Thiago as well. You know, Partey, it's just like Kabak. Like, how many games has Kabak had? How many games has Partey have? Like, what has he
Exactly.
done? Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, Thiago's been through struggles, like injury straight away,
Yeah.
and he's he's coming into a team where it's just injury all around him, like different lineup every week. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
I'll give it to Thiago, man. Like,
Can I give my other reason why I didn't pick Thiago as well? And I don't know if you guys noticed this when you watch Liverpool games, but the reason why Trent and Robertson making all these mistakes at the back, who's always next to them is Thiago. He's playing out of position and he's in games, man. So that's the reason I said Partey.
Same.
So two, I have to pick the
I'm not
last
blaming
one.
Thiago, but he's not like obviously playing in position, so
It's not his fault, is it?
Yeah,
like, you know,
it's
it's just what he had to do.
yeah, it's the same time
But I think,
in games.
but also, I don't think Thomas Partey. I don't think Thomas Partey's been that great, and that's my point. I don't think Thiago's been amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. As much as we all like dishing Thiago, at least not dishing him, but he hasn't played with his proper team yet. That's the real thing that's happening over here.
Yeah.
The issue with Thiago is a different league. He's been playing like with a team that's winning the league on a regular basis. He hasn't seen this kind of leagues before. I can't remember. Even Barcelona, I think he's won every time he plays for Barcelona league, hasn't he? So this league is tougher to get used to. You know, it takes you sometimes a season to understand how it works. You know what I mean? And like you guys said, he's playing different midfield positions. Hence why he's up and down. If he has a consistent place in the team, then he won't have those issues like he's up and down. But I think Thomas Partey, listen, he's good when he's fit, but he hasn't been fit enough this season to be consistent in this team.
Can I change my mind?
Yeah. Huh?
I want to change my mind. I just realised. Why did I say Partey, man? I meant Smith Rowe, man. Well, yeah, how we not say Smith Rowe? He's been
It's
amazing.
because they look so similar. It's because they look so similar.
Sorry, man. Yeah,
I'll put, so you, but you gotta stick whatever you've done.
I know. I'm stuck.
So I'll
I don't want Partey anymore.
I'll put Thiago on there, man. Because
Yeah, but he's only missed 2 games all season, Partey.
No.
No. It's more than that. It's missed more. He has an injury as well for a while.
All his stats that he's been getting in matches, he's been starting all of them. The only games he's missed is Moldy FK in the Europa League and Dundalk, and then he's played in the rest. And even for Ghana, he's been getting assists. So like he's been playing a lot.
It's worth pointing out. It's worth pointing out the second goal against Tottenham. He was injured, and rather than staying on the pitch, he walked off. He actually walked off the pitch and Spurs counter-attacked, and Harry Kane scored. And Arteta actually tried to physically push it back on the pitch, and then he literally started walking back. And as soon as he saw Harry Kane score, he walked off again.
Yeah, but Attica, is that what you? That's every Arsenal player. That's even the captain doing things like that, taking their shirt off, giving it the fingers to the fans. You know, that's what it takes to be an Arsenal player.
You can't do that. What Attica means, Rob, is he should have sat down on the floor to stop the attack or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm
kidding.
Or just been a body.
And stand there or foul one of the Spurs players. They're counter-attacking. Foul someone. It doesn't matter. If you know you're going to go off, take the yellow card, foul someone and stop the goal. He actually, when he saw Spurs counter-attack, he started walking off towards the touchline. I'm sorry. There's no way you can walk off the pitch.
Not a proper team player. People do that.
No. And after that, he was injured after that, and he did miss quite a few games after that.
Players do make mistakes, though. There's been a lot of mistakes that professional players have made that they're not happy with.
Yeah.
Even Zinedine Zidane headbutted in one of his last games and got a red card. So, you know, it's just they are human at the end of the day.
So, guys, left side of midfield. Left side of the front three. Who do you guys want to put there? Faisal, go ahead.
Mane.
Reasons? He
No
hasn't
reason.
been on form.
It's
this season.
Mane.
Just Mane.
The name, just the name alone, man. That's what's fair from defenders. Mane. Yeah, Aubameyang ain't been doing well either. You can't really. I mean, you
can't really put
Yeah,
Aubameyang.
man up on Mane all day long. Yeah.
How about you, Rob?
Yeah, hands down, Mane.
Attica?
Yeah, that's an easy decision, I'll say. Mane.
Bali?
Yeah, Mane, no doubt.
Cool.
We know where this is heading, isn't it? I don't think there's any more Arsenal players left.
And number 9 striker, who do you guys want it to be?
Jota.
Why? What? He's just come back from injury, so he's gonna. You want him to be the striker, but why? He hasn't been long.
Because what? Lacazette is our choice. Nah, yeah, I can't, man.
He's done all right, Lacazette. To be fair, let's just be honest.
That guy? How many seasons has he been at Arsenal and he's done all right? He can't be all right anymore, man. That makes no sense.
It's true.
Jota,
He's not even always.
he played half the games of. That's how good he is. Jota, impact.
Exactly. Rob,
game.
sorry, you continuing or?
No, go on. I was just talking to myself.
Go on, Rob.
No, Jota was.
Origi. No, I'm kidding. I would say just with the whole formation. I mean, I want to say Jota. Like, I think he has more of an impact this season.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like Bobby in there, and when he's at his best, we just flow and we just Mane and Salah score goals.
Yeah.
So just on recent form, like I said to you earlier, I would start Jota. So I would put Jota in there at the moment, but I do like Firmino.
Sorry, Rob. I know you're saying Jota, yeah. But can I ask you guys a question? Yeah. Do you all share the same opinion about Firmino? Is he finished? Is he or can he come back? Faisal, like, what do you guys think?
People forget the big games. That guy has done a lot for us, man. You can't just rule him out just because the whole team's been out of form, not just him. So you can't just. He gets too much stick in my eyes, isn't it? Because of the goals thing. Yeah? But if you got to think about it, amount of goals from Salah and Mane. If he's not assisting them, he's starting the attack by winning the ball back. He does so much, man. You can't judge the guy on just goals. Like,
I don't know if you guys. Sorry, Faz. I don't know if you guys. Hang on. Sorry, Bali. Go ahead, mate. What do you think about Firmino? Have you given up on him? Is he gonna come back or?
I haven't given up on him. It's just look, come on, man. Like 3-4 seasons, non-stop, no injuries, hardly. He's playing. Like it's gonna have a toll on you. I'm trying to say, like I don't blame him, man. I think this season is just for a couple of the players, man. I think next season they'll be up and next season is the real test. You know what I'm trying to say? Next season, if you ask the same question, it will suit more. You know what I'm trying to say? But I don't next season the judgment season, man, for a lot of these players.
Yeah. Attica, what do you think of Firmino, mate? I know a lot of opposition fans loved him when he was on form, but have you guys said enough? Like he's not good enough anymore?
I think his form has definitely dipped this season. Now, whether that's because of how Liverpool played in general, or whether that's more down to him personally, I think it's a bit of both. It's partly down to Liverpool's form as well. And again, it comes back to having that solid base in midfield. That solid base in midfield, then being him dropping off the front two and playing a bit deeper off the front two. And he has more of the ball.
Henderson threading those balls through to his feet.
Yeah, all of it links up. I think, it might have been a different season for him if the rest of the team were fit. Yeah. And that's what I'd say. It looks like he's had a poor season. So when you look at it, or maybe look at statistics and look at everything he's achieved, it might look like a poor season, but it's been a difficult one. It's been a difficult one for a lot of the players, I think, Liverpool this season. And because of that,
Go on, Attica. Is that
yeah.
In my opinion, go on. Sorry.
I think in that position, in that front position, the striker position, I'd put Firmino in the middle, but he'd be a bit deeper than Mane and Salah. So that formation looks a bit misleading, but he'd be off those front two, and What's the other alternative? The alternative is Lacazette, who's not a first choice for Arsenal, or Aubameyang, who kind of plays off the left anyway. Aubameyang's more playing off the left than he plays central. If Aubameyang was playing central like he did more for Dortmund, then maybe those days, you'd put Aubameyang there, no doubt. But at this moment in time, you'd have to take Firmino, I'd say.
With me, like the issue is with Firmino. I thought, like I think someone said earlier, like he's tired. He's played, like I think Bally said that he played in a lot of competitions for like the last 5 years, non-stop football and Copa America, World Cup,
Brazil,
like the Champions League, the Premier League, non-stop with high intensity football as well. On top of that, but the thing is, like Attica, you remember as well, like when you're the top team, when you're the champions, other teams have to find a way to beat you. So they will stop your attack somehow, some way. So with Firmino, the issue is he still does the same thing that he was doing before. But the thing is now the defense don't come out with him anymore. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? They're more deeper in front of the goal. So they will block those like through balls that he normally plays for Salah, all that stuff. As before, the defense used to come out with him, didn't they? And then he put the through balls for the two front strikers. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So this is what's happened with us, because we're the top team from last season. Teams have to find a way to beat us. Because listen, last season we was like unbeatable. Nobody could have beat us. I mean, until Watford did after the winter break. So that's what's happened to Firmino now. He needs to change his game somehow. Either play Jota up front and play him off Jota, or something along those lines. Because in my opinion, what I've seen is when he drops deep now, the defense don't go out with him, so the gaps don't appear at the back anymore. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, guys? Yeah. So that's what happens. Yeah?
It's not a surprise no more.
Yeah, that's it. It's not a surprise no more. So do you guys all agree Jota up front?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment, yeah.
Okay. Let's see if it comes on. Okay. Right side. The right side is the hardest one. So, who do you go for, Fazal, and why?
Right side.
Yeah, right side.
Are you even asking? Salah, isn't it? Top goal scorer in the Premier League.
Bang in the mid.
You might get a shock. You might get a shock, innit, man? So you never know. Salah, okay. Rob, same. Everyone same.
Yeah, top goal scorer Premier League, and just without his goals, would be below Arsenal.
Yeah. So that's the team. Well, they only got 2 players in the team. Bloody hell, man. Oh, what can you do, man?
Well, if you think about it, if we all agreed on Robertson, we've only got 1 Arsenal player.
And we haven't started with the bench yet.
Oh, and that's because Liverpool got about 3 or 4 centre backs injured. That's only why he's there.
Does that mean that's how bad Arsenal's been? Like, even we've been that bad, they've been. That's crazy, man.
They were at the bottom half of the table not so long ago, man. Almost fighting with the relegation team.
Well, if everyone's fit and with Van Dijk, Gomez, all them there, obviously then there wouldn't be any Arsenal players there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Henderson would have been on that straight away, fam.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's wrap this up. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. 1 second, please. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment on the comment section below if you guys disagree with the team we put up, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Take care.